Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Emma, beside me is my husband Ash and our children Minky, Dave, Cookie and Tiny Teabag. This is my identical twin sister Suze. We speak a lot about her and we vlog our daily lives here. Thank you for joining us. Morning everybody, it's 6 AM on Thursday morning. Sue's just gone to the toilet and I'm getting ready to go to work. As you know, I've got quite a big hour and a half long commute from where Susie lives back over to the west side of the county to where my clients are on a Thursday. I've just had a coffee, I feel more awake, so I'm going to get out to work and get all my bits done. And thank you for all your lovely questions yesterday. We were expecting them to be about the illness side of things, and really none of them were. So they were just lovely questions about how we grew up or favourite holidays and things like that. So as I say, they're not going to be answered in the comments. I've put them all in a folder and screenshot them all, and when Susie's up to it in the next couple of weeks, we will sit down together on camera and answer all your questions. We will also do that sort of question Q&A as well, because we want to reiterate what happened, the mistakes made, what you can do to protect yourselves, things like that. So there'll be like either two-parter or a beginning and an end to those sort of questions, or the beginning of the video will be those sort of questions and the last part will be more light-hearted. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and get my work done and go home and see my furry babies and Ash. Just want to say thank you to Mark Snowdens of Harden, High Class Family Butchers, for making me what looks like the most yummy ham sandwich with salad in. Oh my god, that's like the old ham sandwiches I used to have when I was little. But also, let me use the loo. I mean, that's unheard of, isn't it? Especially like a sort of food establishment or anything like that, letting you go through the back to use the staff toilet. That was busting, and I thought I'll try my luck, and it worked. So I'm going to enjoy my ham sandwich in the rain in my car. Hi everybody, it's now Thursday afternoon and I'm just heading to a friend's house. I haven't seen them for 10-12 years, I don't think. Used to see them out when I used to go clubbing in Leeds, and bless his heart, when we were trying to find Susie the Aldi toys, he's found her the little Sprout squishy. I know I didn't film too much of it because Suze wasn't really up for it, but when I gave her the toys, oh my god, they just made a whole week, and she just kept saying, look at them, oh look at them. So they're just little beams of light sat on the end of a bed. So I'm going to go and see Martin now and pick up the little Sprout squishy for Suze. It's just so kind of everybody. Just such little gestures just mean so much. Just means so much.
Oh, it's lovely.
Thank you. Did you have your toenails done for the first time in your whole entire life?
Yeah, so good.
Stop trying to eat my fish. Just got in. I've spoken to Suze. I was just saying how I got this off Martin and how big it is. squishy sprout. Thanks, Martin. She's absolutely adorable. Okay, neither of them want to go for a wee-wee this morning. It is breezy. You finished? We took Cookie's run down because it is bitter. It's far too cold for them to go out now for any extended period of time. Anyway, we've still got that one up. Oh, come on, quickly. Whee! Do you want a sweetie? Give me a minute then. Look at that for a sunrise. How gorgeous is that?
Not a star in the sky.
Purple and orange and pink.
You are the diamond in the dark. No oceans out there can wash you away. There is no way that you can't break. The good in you makes a better me, and you're easily the best part I see. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. Now I see what life could be when you're standing next to me. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. I'm higher, higher, higher than ever before. I'm higher, higher, higher than ever before. The good in you makes a better me, and you're easily the best part I see. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. Now I see what life could be when you're standing next to me. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. I'm higher, higher, higher than ever before.
Happy Friday, everybody! Woo! Not that we're doing anything. Susie's been... Oh, excuse me. Woo, close up. Susie's been watching... Oh, what was she watching? MasterChef. Susie's been watching MasterChef. I watched I'm a Celebrity this morning, but I didn't quite finish it before I left for work, so I'm going to finish that later. I've just been to a new client, a Labrador puppy called Max, and he's so beautiful. Very bouncy, very boisterous, but she's on it. She's on it with the training. Did you know that in the UK, the dog that is known for the most attacks in the UK is the Labrador? Yep. You wouldn't have thought it, would you? But I think they're very food orientated, the Labradors, and you've got to be very careful with the training, as with all dogs. I mean, you've all seen Minky when I try and take a sweetie off her. It's only because she's this big that she gets away with it, but I know that's not right. She shouldn't. Dave lets me take anything off him. Minky puts up a fight. I said to her, I went to work and bought those things for you, and I've just given it to you, so I don't want to take it away from you, but I need to just hold it for a second. And she screams at me. But no, I've got another nail trim that I'm on my way to for 2 little doggies that I've been going to for years. And then 10 or 12 poop scoops booked in after that, I think. I need to check my diary. And then I need to go home, and I really need to get the house in some sort of order. But I tend to sometimes just get in and go, oh god, I'm done. What are you all up to this weekend? Have you got anything planned? Oh, that's it. I've got nothing planned tomorrow, but me and Joe's Wheel Life, me and Joe are going to the Daisy Bee craft show on Sunday. Not craft show, crafting workshop, an afternoon tea. So I'm looking forward to that. It's the Christmas one, so we make like Christmas cards and maybe a decoration or a plaque or a bauble, or I don't know what they've got in store for us, but it's quite full on. But it's really good to have a full day. It sounds like a long day, 9 to 5. You can do half a day. It sounds like a long day, but at home you wouldn't have made 5 or 6 projects like that if you were sat at home. Well, I certainly wouldn't anyway. So it's really good to sit down with a load of other crafty people, be mentored through it, and come out with some really beautiful things at the end of it. I put my cards in like a big scrapbook because I don't like giving them away, which is silly really, but I do enjoy it, and Jo enjoys it. She needs to get out and about. Well, she goes out more than me, does Jo. Little social butterfly. But she needs to get out, I think, this weekend. Hopefully she'll be well enough. Sue's came to one with us, but she can't come now. It's too far away. It's a long way away. But the girls that own the craft workshop, they're so lovely, and they normally give us a big bag of all the project stuff, the pieces of paper and the card and the wooden bits to make the crafts, and I take them to Susie if she's well enough to make them afterwards while we're at her house, which is really nice of them. It's so kind for them to do that. So yeah, it's blooming freezing today. Ooh. And I think it's only set to get colder for next week, down to -1 with some little frosty flurries, it says. So I'll have to wrap up warm. But yeah, just getting my work done. That's work all done. I've just had a text through. Following my hysteroscopy and laparoscopy for the endometriosis diagnosis that I got, I've just had another through. Let me put you down 2 seconds while I disinfect my hands. I just got a text through saying, are you okay to attend your appointment next Friday? So I said yes. I thought that it was a phone appointment, so I'm not too sure why I've got to go in. Thought it was a telephone appointment, but I'm going to go and see what they need from me or what they have to say. I actually feel, after they took all the endometriosis away that they found, I actually feel more pain sometimes when I'm due on or around that time than I did before. And but the weeing situation's a lot better. I can pass urine a lot better with it feeling like it's being held back. you know, like the pressure was off. So that's one good thing, isn't it? So yeah, that's something I've got to look forward to next Friday. But it must be done. And I said I wasn't going to do it a lot, but I found on Too Good To Go the sushi, and it's from Sushi Daily that they have within Asda, and it's always really nice. It's one of the best that I've found. Me and Susie only like the M&S one or the Asda one, and well, Asda actually in York had gone downhill, but the Asda in West Yorkshire near me is actually quite good. So I think it's a £15 bag for $4.99 or something like that, which is a massive saving for like proper sushi. So I'm going to pick that up at, oh, you can't see me, can you? No, I can't see the road. I'm going to pick that up at 5:30 tonight, so it might not be in this video, but you'll see it at some point, and I'll give you my lowdown on whether Sushi Daily, Sushi To Go, whatever it's called, Sushi Daily Too Good To Go bags are worth it. I like the, is it wakame salad? It's like the green wakame, like vegetables, slightly pickled. It's lovely. I hope I've got some of that in there. Who knows? That'll be my tea for tonight. And me and Ash are going to get snuggled up with the Christmas lights on with the babies and watch Brassic. We started watching it a couple of weeks ago, and it's so good. I love Michelle Keegan. She's just like the ultimate woman goals for me. If I could wave a wand and be anybody in the world, I'd be Michelle Keegan. And she's married to Mark Wright as well, who's also a bit of alright. Don't tell Ash. Funny story actually, The Only Way Is Essex shot my little crystal shoe business to fame years and years and years ago. I used to make crystal encrusted shoes and clothing for weddings, and well, funny story but sad story, because Mickey Norcross, one of the dads on The Only Way Is Essex, he retweeted one of my posts for the shoes, and it went absolutely crazy. Got about 12,000 followers, and then I made shoes for MTV, ITV2, Only Way Is Essex, Geordie Shore, the Valleys, and it went mental. But the crystal creations took a lot of work. You know, I literally hand crystallized each item or whatever I was crystallizing, and it's a big strain on your back and your hands and things like that. So I sort of stopped doing it now. Haven't done it for a long time, but it was a crazy point in my life. I got invited to London Fashion Week when bling was in. But I've always loved my sparkles and my my glitter and my gems, and I've always loved stuff like that. So yeah, Michelle's married to Mark Wright, who was also in The Only Way Is Essex when it first started. Sort of watched him grow into what he is now, and they're just a power couple. Their house, oh my god, Google Michelle Keegan and Mark Wright's house. Wow, oh my god, it's out of this world. They've had it built on their own bit of land that they bought, and it is just insane. But I'm proud of them. Champion anyone that's lovely and kind and does well, and they're both, I don't know them, but from what I know of them, they're both really decent people. And I didn't wear my own crystal encrusted jewelled shoes for my wedding. I brought an extortionately expensive pair which I didn't wear for that long, and I regret that. But they're on top of my wardrobe, and I look at them, get them down in the box sometimes, and I look at them. Maybe one day we'll renew our vows and I'll wear them again. I was joking to Ash after the wedding. He was like, "Oh, you didn't wear them that long." I said, "I know, yeah, but when I get married again, I can wear them again." So yeah, we do have a laugh about it. Just having my dinner, which is my breakfast. I have porridge with some honey that has strawberries infused into it. What are you waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? Oh, sweeties, you can't have any more. You can't have any more. No, Moo Moo, you've had loads. You have to come sit with me and watch some telly. I'm just going to drizzle. Well, it won't drizzle, it's too thick. Just going to stir that in to my porridge. Still big. A big thing on the end of my spoon. That's going to be my din-dins. I should put some washing on. Mmm. Never used to like honey. I think the older you get and you think it might be good for you, it grew on me. Same with olives. Hated olives, hated anchovies. Now I love them both.
Heading up the west coast in the morning to find a place where no one knows our faces or our names. If we don't leave now, we might never make it out alive. Plans are changing, rearranging all the time. So come away with me.